Hey everybody, it's Joe Maloney from Vice Outdoors with your fishing report. Today is September 1st, 2022. A couple things have happened. This Boise in town went up today to around 850 cubic feet per second. That kind of made fishing a little bit tough. There's still tricos coming off. There's still some caddises around, a few PMDs. This morning we Euro nymphed and we did okay. We caught some fish on perdigons. We caught some fish on some Euro streamers. Fishing was decent, but it's tougher to wade and it's a little tougher to get to the fish. The South Fork of the Boise right now is running 600 cubic feet per second. It's hot in the canyon, but the river's cold. The water temperature on Saturday was around 60 degrees down around Cow Creek. Their pink hails are hatching, caddis are hatching, a few blue wing olives, and the grasshoppers are kind of everywhere right now, as well as some Mormon crickets. So definitely worth trying any of those. Nymphing is still working great, and streamer fishing, as usual, works in a pinch. The Oahe's running about 150 cubic feet per second. It's mostly midges, blue wing olives. Fishing early in the morning or later in the day, closer to evening, has been the best. It's a little cooler most of the time. Wait till the sun's off the water. There's still a lot of terrestrial activity going on over there, so that's worth a try in a pinch. And always on the Oahe, streamer fishing is pretty good. The Snake River is running about 5,300 cubic feet per second. It's pretty weedy in a lot of places, and the fishing is, I'm going to say, off in a lot of spots because the water's too warm and the oxygen levels have dropped. As you probably know, they closed sturgeon fishing and CJ Strike because low oxygen levels were causing fish to die. When the water temperature in the Snake gets up in the 70s and even up into the 80s, it's hazardous to the fish. So, be conscientious about that. Fish in the early mornings or wait until the evening when the sun comes off the water. Those are the best times to fish for smallies anyway. If you're fishing for carp, it's kind of a push, but I would focus on places like CJ where there are a lot of fish in the shallows, and you don't have to. Carp are not really affected as much by low oxygen in the water. They deal with that fairly well. So a few things to note. The river in town this morning was about 64 degrees when we pulled off. So we're getting to that point where we need to start paying attention to the water temperatures. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem. Hopefully they'll keep the flows at around 700 to 800. That means enough water's coming out of the bottom of Lucky Peak that it's not hazardous to the fish. But once the water gets up around 70, the oxygen levels drop and it's tough on the trout. So let's be conscientious about that. Anyway, have a good time out there. It's a good time to go fishing. There's some weather issues that you got to deal with, but you can still get tight lines all over the area, so get after it. Good luck, and if you have any questions, let us know via the Boise River Fishing with Vice Outdoors Facebook page. Thanks a lot.